Welcome to my channel and part 2 of my Finding the Ultimate Hot Cross Bun video. If you haven't seen part 1 already, I do suggest you go back and watch it, but just a quick recap. I'm trying every flavour of hot cross bun from every UK supermarket I can to find which one I think is the ultimate flavoured supermarket hot cross bun. I'm not trying any savoury ones, any standard ones, or any from the in-store bakery. To keep it fair, they do have to be pre-packed ones. And I am eating them all the same way, toasted under the grill with butter. Each time I film, I will be doing one supermarket, and whichever flavour from that supermarket I like best, I will then carry over into part 3 of the series, where I will be putting my favourite hot cross bun from each supermarket against one another to find which one overall I think is the nicest. As I said in part 1, I'm filming this over a number of days / weeks because of the sheer number of hot cross buns involved, and I don't really have anyone to share them with. My freezer already is stuffed full of hot cross buns. I am going to be eating them until Easter 2023. Anyway, let's get this video kicked off, and I'll be starting with Aldi. Aldi are coming in with a salted caramel and Belgian chocolate, strawberries and cream, triple chocolate, and apple and cinnamon. We couldn't get the rhubarb and custard. To be honest, I don't mind too much. I like rhubarb and custard, but not sure how it would work in a hot cross bun. So I have apple and cinnamon, triple chocolate. Each of these packs I got for 99p, but I think they were on special offer. I think they're normally something like £1.19, but I honestly cannot remember. In part 1, I ate the entire hot cross bun. So that's what I'm going to do in part 2 to keep it fair, although I'm really regretting that choice because the number of hot cross buns, oh my God. Anyway, enough moaning. It does have a good chocolate taste. It's nice and crunchy on the outside where it's toasted and really soft in the middle, and it's not dry. I'm not really picking up on any white chocolate flavour, but the milk and dark chocolate flavours are definitely there. I can see there a little puddle of melted white chocolate, so I'm going in for that bit first. When you get a chunk of melted white chocolate, the flavour is really good. It's not the fluffiest hot cross bun. I generally find the chocolate hot cross buns aren't as fluffy. I've never had Aldi hot cross buns before. Okay, apple and cinnamon next. This is a fluffy hot cross bun and the flavour is really good. I was thinking about trying to get the rhubarb and custard flavoured ones and film it at a later date, but I'm just not going to bother. I couldn't get every flavour from Waitrose, so Aldi are really impressing me. Again, lovely and crunchy where it's toasted and so soft in the middle. I think picking a favourite flavour from Aldi might actually be quite tricky. Loads of chunks of fruit in this hot cross bun, sultanas and apple. Strawberry and white chocolate, chocolate and salted caramel. Again, so much flavour. When you get a piece of the melted chocolate, it's a really intense chocolate hit, but then you do get a subtle caramel aftertaste. and plenty of chocolate chunks. Top half next. Amazing. Aldi's hot cross bun game, seriously strong. And in case you're wondering about the butter, it's Le Pack spreadable. I said in part 1 how much I'd enjoyed the Sainsbury's strawberry and white chocolate hot cross buns last year. Sainsbury's aren't doing them, but Aldi are, so let's see how they measure up. Wow. Again, you can see there a pocket of melted white chocolate, plenty of pieces of strawberry. It's such good flavouring because it's not too sweet. I do not even need to eat the top to tell you this is the one that's going through. You can let me know if you've had the rhubarb and custard one and if it's nice or not. These are definitely on par with the Sainsbury's ones from last year. From Sainsbury's we have chocolate and salted caramel, triple berry, triple chocolate, and of course apple and cinnamon. I'm kicking off Sainsbury's with their triple chocolate and their salted caramel hot cross buns. I have to say that when I took these out the pack, they were huge. Not a lot of fluffiness and not a lot of flavour. Even when I get a mouthful of melted chocolate, it's not that intense of flavour. And I'm really surprised about that. These packs were £1.25 each. I am getting so covered in chocolate. Yeah, it's just so disappointing. I wouldn't get these ones again. Let's see what the salted caramel one is like. Now this has flavour and I can taste that it is salted caramel. With the other salted caramel ones I've had so far, I've been able to tell it's caramel, but there hasn't been that hint of saltiness that this one has. Look how fluffy that is. The difference between this one and the triple chocolate one, night and day. Packed with chocolate. I talked a lot in part 1 and I think that's one of the reasons it was so long, so I am trying to talk a bit less in this one. Fruity flavours next. That is the apple and cinnamon and the triple berry. You can see already how thick and fluffy this is. A nice flavour. I think it could do with more chunks of fruit though. I've definitely had better apple and cinnamon hot cross buns. It's got less fruit than a lot of the other apple and cinnamon ones. The flavour is more subtle, but it does have the flavour. I mean, how many sultanas can you spot? Triple berry, and I can definitely see that it is packed with fruit. And you can see again, it's a thick top. This has got a lovely fruity flavour. The berries are so juicy. This is going to be another tough one to call because it's between this triple berry flavour and the salted caramel one. I think I'm going to take through the salted caramel because it really was so good. Hands down, the best salted caramel hot cross bun I have had so far. I'd say the Sainsbury's hot cross buns are quite hit and miss, and I haven't found that with any other supermarket. They've all been a consistent level. For example, the Morrison's ones were all consistently flavourless. The M&S ones, all consistently amazing. And Sainsbury's, 2 fantastic, and 2 just a bit meh. Only 2 packets of hot cross buns from the Co-op, but I am so excited to try these carrot cake hot cross buns. And what I'm actually going to do is have one cold with cream cheese, and I will try to upload that on here as a short, because of course, to keep the contest fair, I've got to have the one in this video toasted with butter. But I think cream cheese will work really well. And then chocolate and salted caramel, which I'm less excited about because I've had quite a lot of this flavour. But hey, at least it's not apple and cinnamon. The carrot cake hot cross buns, you can see, have bits of grated carrot in. But I'm going to start with the chocolate and salted caramel. I've never had hot cross buns from the Co-op before. These were £1.50 each. They've got a good chocolate flavour. I think I'm getting a hint of caramel. It is just a hint of caramel. I think if I didn't know it was meant to be chocolate with salted caramel, I'd probably think it was just chocolate. It does have plenty of chunks in it though. Not my favourite because chocolate hot cross buns really aren't for me, but it is a good hot cross bun. I want this to be amazing. I'm going to be so disappointed if it's not. It could be fluffier. Am I getting a carrot cake taste? It's kind of hard to tell. I think I'd say the top half just tastes like a normal hot cross bun. But I'm going to go in for that bit there where you can see all the bits of carrot. The bottom does have more of a carrot cake flavour to it. I wish it was more intense. I adore carrot cake. I mean, it counts as one of the 5 a day, right? I prefer it when it doesn't contain nuts. Well, the carrot cake hot cross bun is the one that is going to go through. I am a bit disappointed. I wanted it to be really, really special, and it's not as good as I was hoping, but still a nice hot cross bun. Final round of hot cross buns, 5 packs here, all from Asda. St Clement's. These are the Belgian white chocolate ones, but they have got the label stuck on and I can't get that off. White chocolate and cranberry, Belgian chocolate and sourdough, and of course, I don't even need to say it now, do I? Let's get the final heat underway. This will be my first experience of an Asda hot cross bun, and I have to say, I'm actually really surprised that they brought all of them. One thing I do find with Asda online deliveries is that they usually send wrong items or wrong flavours of items, and yes, that did happen, but thankfully not with the hot cross buns. I mean, how can you confuse salted caramel and white chocolate muffins for a lemon tray bake? I have no idea. The middle one is the St Clement's, and I'm going to start with that. So it does look pretty big. I mean, they are really quite huge when you take them out the pack. Really fluffy. Quite citrusy, getting quite a lot of orange flavour. It does have a kind of marmalade taste to it. Lots of fruit. I do actually like marmalade. I can't remember the last time I had any. You can see in the bottom how full of fruit that is. I haven't heard great things about Asda hot cross buns. I wasn't expecting them certainly to be as good as they appear to be. I do actually like this. I cannot lie. I am glad I've reached the final supermarket. I'm going to go for the apple and cinnamon one next. It has got an apple and cinnamon taste to it. It is a nice hot cross bun and it's very fluffy again. I just love the contrast between the crunchy top, and I toast both sides, like the underside and the inside, and then the lovely fluffy middle. I think I'd prefer there to be more sultanas in this. I have to apologise because when I'm talking, I move my hands a lot, and when I'm holding something out to camera, it makes it go up and down when I should try and hold it still. It's a nice hot cross bun, a nice flavour, but needs more fruit. This is going to be messy because look at the mess on the side of the plate. This is the sourdough and chocolate one. I adore sourdough bread and I'm very intrigued to see how a sourdough hot cross bun tastes, although I think they didn't quite get the cross in the right position. As with the wholemeal one that I had from Waitrose, this is much more towards the savoury end, although it does have lots of chocolate in it. It's hard for me to describe the flavour. I've never had pain au chocolat, or rather I haven't had it since I was a young teenager. It's just not something that I tend to go for. And I've never had panettone or anything, so I can't compare this to anything like that. But it is what I would imagine a chocolate-filled bread to taste like. It's nice, but I wouldn't buy them again. There's just too much chocolate in it for my taste. I mean, I'm absolutely covered in it. Yes, I did not expect that the cranberry and white chocolate one was going to be pink inside. I love it. I love pink. So it's the blonde chocolate, white chocolate and cranberry. And these are the two flavours I'm most excited for. I'm going to go for the blonde chocolate one first. That has such a lovely sweet taste. It's just so melty and delicious. I do like them. I got these in the 2 for £2 offer. So they are cheaper than the M&S ones. Could be fluffier. They are very sweet though. I'd say these are definitely ones for people who really do have a sweet tooth. Otherwise you might find them just a bit sickly. Okay, let's go for the little pink number. It's an unusual flavour. I'm not sure I would say it was cranberry, and I'm not tasting a lot of white chocolate in it. There's more flavour in the bottom. It definitely needs more white chocolate chunks and more cranberries in it. So, the hot cross bun going through from Asda. It's going to be their blonde chocolate. So that brings me to the end of the first heats. I hope you'll come back next Friday to join me for the grand final, when I will be trying the best one from each supermarket and naming one of them the ultimate flavoured supermarket hot cross bun. But until then, take care, and I never want to see another hot cross bun again. Bye.